So by now you guys have all seen the next Xbox, the Xbox One. Zero imagination put into that name. That's awful. I don't know who thought of that. And there's a lot of questions that have been answered. I like the way the new console looks. It's a pretty sexy design. It looks like the old PlayStation 1 to me, personally, that high gloss black finish. My first impression on that console is that thing is big as hell. It's so big. It's like a miniature CPU, like a small home computer. That's what it looks like to me. And I like the design. I like the controller. I like the new Kinect. I think that one's probably going to have an onboard processor, whereas the old Kinect had no processor. Use the Xbox. But I still have questions about the Xbox. So this is going to be my 5 unanswered questions about the next Xbox. All right, so the first question I have is, and it's the most obvious, how much is this Mamma Jamma going to cost? And there's been a lot of speculation that they want to keep the price under that $500 range. They don't want to price themselves out of the market, much like PS3 did when the PlayStation first came out. They were at $699 and above. So I'm thinking that they'll probably do their stuff. They'll probably release the console between $399 and $499, and I'm thinking they'll probably have different versions. That, like I said, I think they were going with a like one's an entertainment and one for gaming or whatever it is. But I think it should be somewhere in that $399 to $499 range. Now the next question, and this is another one that's really important, is when the hell will it be released? And it's always a kind of a gray area when it comes to consoles, because a lot of times they will announce stuff early and they're still doing the product development cycle and this, that, and other, and they're working out hardware and kinks. So the console won't be out for a year or so. They did that with the Wii. The Wii was introduced back in 05, early 06. That thing didn't come out till 2006, 2007. So I'm betting that they'll probably do, release it somewhere around the holidays. Now, my only thing is they showed a lot of like first-party titles, and I don't know what kind of software they're gonna have releasing this year if it releases in such a short window. But I'm thinking Christmas time-ish. Now, they put a huge emphasis on their the online experience for the next Xbox. And that's great. You can watch television, you can watch cable, you can do all of these things with the next Xbox. But the problem becomes, and this is my question, will you have to pay for all of the online services? Right now, if you have Netflix, you have to pay for that, and HBO to go. And they're going to be offering a lot of stuff, but will I have to pay for all of these services, or will there be some that's included in my Xbox Live subscription, or will there be like a premium subscription? So that kind of has me wondering, with them offering so much more on there, like what exactly do I have to pay for, and what's free? All right, and my final question, and for some people this can be a freaking deal breaker. And they've announced that the next Xbox will not play your old Xbox games. Now, for me, it doesn't matter. Either I'll keep my current Xbox, or what I'll do is I'll just play the new one. It doesn't matter to me. But for a lot of people, it does. So, as you remember, on this current Xbox, before, you couldn't play your old Xbox titles on there, but they released a software patch which allowed you to then be able to put the disc in the tray and play it. Also, on Xbox Live, they began releasing a lot of the older Xbox games on there as well. So will they have something like that available for people to play? And then if you own the game, do you have to go back and repurchase it? So it's a lot of little kinks to work out. But will you be able to play your old Xbox games? Hey, thanks for watching, guys. I know I've been gone for a long time. I was on vacation in London. I don't speak Londonese or English, that kind of English. But I shall be releasing videos a little more frequent. I may not be on Call of Duty as often because I'm gone so much, but I have a lot of other stuff in the works for you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure that I churn those out. As always, I like to know what it is that you liked or disliked, or what questions you have about the next Xbox as well. And I appreciate you guys watching. And as always, thanks a lot, guys.